everybody? Happy Thursday to everybody. I know it's August 21st, and we're trying to get everything together. Trying to make sure you guys are here. And we're going to have the special guest coming on soon. Because I know he's on his way right now. Hey, Trevor, how you doing? I'm going to hit you up afterwards. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Hey. How are y'all doing? Hi, Lorraine. I'm just excited for who the special guest is gonna be. I already know who it is, but I don't. If you haven't seen my profile, you guys will know what's up. Hey y'all, we're trying to make sure everything is together. I know the special guest will be here soon, so let's see what we can do right here. Thank you, I appreciate it. Just give me a few, you guys. If I might have to go back off and come back on, you guys already know what's going on. Just waiting for him to come on live. But I hope everybody's having a good time. And hopefully you guys are doing very well. I might have to go back off this. Just waiting for everything going on. But your boy had to make sure everything was going well. And hey Norman, how you doing? We see you on here. Hey Vanessa, I see you. How you doing, boo? But I just want to thank you guys so much lately now, because I know I haven't done the interview since last week. And I just thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys have been giving me. Because everything, the YouTube channel is about to hit 700,000 views. So I'm like, wow. Yes, Norm, I'm doing very well. If you see our special guest on here that's gonna come on there, please hit him up. Just trying to make sure he sees everything. Thanks, V. I appreciate it. Okay. You say he's on the way? Okay, perfect. Because I know everybody's ready for this interview right here. There we go. We see the special guest right there. Let's get our special guest on cam right now. Special guest, we see you on here. Send me the request so I can put you on here. Because everybody's dying to see who it really is. Even though I put it on there, but some people haven't seen it. There we go. Hey,
Okay,
how you doing?
good. How are you?
Doing very well. How about yourself?
Always challenging, always something, on the horizon, but, we always find a way to get through it and push forward.
Okay. Let me give you the proper introduction right here so that way we can get everybody on here. Let everybody know who you are.
Okay.
Everybody who you see right here is one of my good friends who I've known for a long time.
Long time.
And the special guest who you guys have seen a lot and has written for a lot of wonderful people, which we'll go into the interview. I won't say who he's written for, but we'll get into that. But is a legend himself.
Thank you. I need to
These
turn on my
multiple
lighting.
awards. And the thing about it, a lot of you guys don't know he's my fellow Taurus.
That's right.
I'm May 4th. He's May 16th. Like
16.
another legend that his
Oh,
birthday
yeah.
twin Janet Jackson
That's right.
is B.Slade right here. So welcome B.Slade to the KTookes spot, you guys.
Man, thank you for having me, man. I'm excited to be here. Thank you
I
for
know. Thank you for
hooking it
wanting to
up.
come on the show and even ask me to come on the show, which I was like, whoa. My friend actually wants to come on my show. Like, wow.
Yeah, you interview, really dope
Hey,
people,
DJ.
and you have a perspective on things. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Now I know we're gonna get into all the good stuff you got going on because you have so much going on. And I know we hadn't talked about everything,
Yes.
but let everybody introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you are, and go ahead. You have the floor right now.
Okay, well, my name is B.Slade, B.S.L.A.D.E. B. Dot Slade. My all of my handles are B.Slade now, B.S.L.A.D.E. now, with the exception of Facebook. That will be B.Slade fans. I am a two-time Emmy Award-winning innovator, visionary, Imagineer, Black futurist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, uh, I've worked with a lot of people. I act, I sing, I dance, I choreograph, I innovate, I motivate, sometimes stimulate. Just depends
Mm-hmm.
on what it is. Yeah, I think. Oh well, I love fashion. Of course, I have a company. I'm a CEO of and founder of Plush Boy Apparel, and this is going on 2 years now, and it's going really well. So this year, for some reason, it's really catching on. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, 2 years, huh? You didn't even tell me this, and I have to
Yeah,
see this after we set up something. Okay, I
yeah,
see
I'm
you.
wearing it right now, actually. So
Okay.
yeah,
Now I'm gonna keep it real with you. I know we're gonna get to all the questions you guys want to know, but y'all be respectful to my boy right here. So be respectful. He doesn't go by the former name he used to be called. He only goes by B Slay. So do not try and call him the former name. I'm just letting you guys know. Do not do that. We not disrespecting my friend like that. But anyway, since I found out all about that right there, tell everybody how you got your start. Just or how your upbringing was.
mm.
That you can talk about. I know it's
I,
a
I
lot going on, but what you can
I
talk
had
about.
I had a very interesting upbringing because my parents were mainstream, singers. My parents met. My dad was in the band that played for my mom's girl group, the Craverells, and so I know a lot about like rehearsing and discipline and getting the stuff right and really entertaining people. That all came from my parents, and then they my dad ends up getting saved, and then my mom followed suit, so they went more on that route. And then I came up under that, but I also had pop and mainstream ambitions as an actor and as a singer and entertainer. So I'm basically full circle in what my parents started with to begin with. Yeah, but without losing the foundation of how I was raised, and what gives me that special specific anointing came from the way I was raised, as an apostolic, church boy, and I love it. It gives me that edge, is because I know the truth. I've experienced God for myself, but I know He's bigger than a church. So I just bring the church with me everywhere I go. We're living epistles.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So I love uh marketing. I don't just love music, but I love like how things roll out. Like I love just how companies decide to roll out things and marketing and
Uh-huh.
demographics, and those things fascinate me too. Pop culture and things, why people make the decisions they make,
Okay.
how mass psychology is really a result of mass marketing. So that interests me. And it always has. Even as a kid, I used to know all the different commercial jingles and NyQuil, nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coffee, getting stuff in your
Yes, me
fever,
too.
sneaker rest medicine. I used to, you know what I'm
Me
saying? I
too.
do
Me too.
it.
I
I
did. You know,
did.
all the time we've been friends, I did not even know this side of you.
Yeah, yeah. This is
Cause I know,
this
cause
is
I'm gonna tell y'all straight. I know he's B.Slade, but I know him by his government name.
right,
But we ain't
right,
gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. But
right.
at the same time, with you doing all that, now, how did music kind of came into your life? I know you said with your parents and everything, from
Yeah,
anointing and
but
everything, and being singers. But how did it come to you personally?
I want to say it happened inside. Well, I was still in the oven because I just, all I know was it came out. I just knew everything that was going on musically. Like it was weird. Like I think it was just listening to records all the time. I used to play them at like 45 instead of 33 because I just like, I wanted to input more, and it was more exciting at like double speed. And then I could input more music. So I would just sit around for hours just at 45 RPM, just inputting music into my head from all genres. So
Okay.
I'm a big catalog of just the best music you could think of in the best medium you could hear it in, which is analog. So
Hmm.
that just fascinated me. But it's not just like black music or white music or rock music or rap music or gospel music. I listened to whatever was innovative, futuristic, and heartfelt, even country.
Nothing wrong with
It's
that.
one of my favorite genres because of just the emotions and storytelling. I like a good story. So, and
Okay.
then as far as playing music and stuff, ever since I can remember, my parents went on the Newlywed Game and they won.
Really?
Yeah, they won, and the what they won was a piano. The piano I learned, how to play on. So I just feel like it was like
Interesting.
interesting that the gift they'd win, or the prize they'd win, would be, a piano. And that piano was how I became the musician and producer that I am today. And my dad was, he had a blue bathrobe on and he had some coffee. He walked in. I was like 3 years old. I was playing chords then. I didn't have lessons. I did end up taking some piano lessons, but I ended up quitting because I wasn't reading the music. I was just duplicating what the piano teacher
Yeah.
was
Okay.
showing me. So I always
Hmm.
want to play by ear. Sometimes I wish I did know how to read, but then people who can read say that they wish they hadn't, that they wish they just had an ear like I did without all the rules and things. And my dad walked in, he heard me playing these chords, and I remember he dropped his cup of coffee and he screamed for my mom. And he called her Lou. That was her middle name. He's like, Lou, Lou, this boy, he's playing chords. Like, come in here and see this. I thought I got in trouble. I remember feeling like I thought I got in trouble or something. And they were just so blown away by what I just naturally could hear and could do. And it was always that way. Still to this day, I just sit down in front of the mic and the song comes as I'm at the booth. Sometimes I'll write things, but for the most part, I'll just sit down and whatever comes through just comes through. And it's actually more exciting that way for me.
Oh, I know that because last week, you guys, when he went live, I was on his live and he was just playing music, and I'm like, I can't stand him right now. I was like, I can't stand B.Slade. I'm trying not to say his government name because he's my friend. We are personally friends off this camera. We are friends. It's just
Yes.
I'm trying not to say his government name. But I was like,
Yes.
I can't stand him right now. But you was doing your thing, and you was just going
Thank you.
acapella. You was doing your thing. I was like, oh, and you don't know this. I didn't even tell you this personally because last week when I took the last week off, was dealing with the loss of a grandfather
Mm,
on my mom's side. It was her stepfather, but
ill.
everything is
Yeah.
okay. Everything is okay, you guys, because I know a lot of people gonna probably already know what's going on who know me, but
Yeah.
everything's fine. But you don't know when you was doing that live, the music and everything. You was just going acapella and you was
Yeah.
just singing. You just freestyling. It was actually encouraging. It was encouraging my spirit.
Mm. I'm glad to
Because I
hear
know I
that.
didn't tell you that before we set up the
No, you
interview. I didn't
didn't.
tell you that.
No, no, you're very professional. So no,
Yes.
yeah.
Did you? Somebody said, did you win the game of horseshoes against J Fusion? Oh my gosh!
No,
Really?
that horseshoes reference with Jay Fusion comes from Arrested Development, this song called Tennessee, and she's like, one of the
Love
members
that
was like, I
song.
challenged you to a game of horseshoes, a game of horseshoes. You know what I'm saying? So, me and Jay Fusion have a love for
Really, really,
Arrested
really, Lauren
Development.
Jamal. That was the last guest on my show. You really gonna ask my boy this question? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, B.
I'm
I'm sorry,
always
B. Slade.
mentioning
I'm
horseshoes
about to say
though.
B. I'm like, oh my gosh, I mean B. Slade.
That's how Jay Fusion is a very, very good friend of mine and brother of mine who we've been friends decades now. And we just have this love for, certain artists and certain groups, and Arrested Development is one of the groups that we
Okay.
fuck with real heavy. So yeah.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Now, since we know you've been to gospel and R&B,
Hmm.
hip hop, jazz, and all the above,
Yeah.
and I'm asking now. This question I really want to know. What's been this is talking about when you've done musically for
Yeah.
yourself. What's been one of your favorite songs from each genre that you've done? That's your
Mm.
solo
That's a
projects
good
that you
question.
love.
People don't ask me that. My favorite songs from each project.
Well, not even for a track, but like your favorite songs you've ever recorded. It don't have to be from one project, but like from different projects you've done. Because
Okay.
I'll tell you, I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite songs, but I'm gonna
Okay.
wait till you answer your question.
Okay. So on the gospel side, one of my favorite songs is called "The Beautiful Place." It's
Hmm.
from an album called "O2," and it's also Richard Smallwood's favorite song of mine. He told me it was just a very vivid description and depiction of heaven through music and what it would sound like. Mostly lyrically. The part of the song that says. Uh, All my life I've dreamed about this beautiful place, and I can't believe my eyes. I really see his face, reunited with my loved ones walking hand in hand as the holy river intertwines with emerald sand. Oh my God, the flowers sing as pure white horses kneel down, for the king has made his entrance at the trumpet sound. As we sing, his throne changes from blue to aquamarine and to shades of indigo unlike you've never seen. I just think it's a beautiful song. And then another song from the same album called Even You also touched me a great deal. It's one of my favorites. Another one from a mixtape of mine, Bapistogic, I like. And here's the Bapistogic cup, shameless plug, but from the
Well, this is
Bapistogic
about you, so
project.
you could throw whatever shameless plug you want to do. It's about you
uh,
right now.
I like this song called "The Funky Evidence" from Unspoken. I like the song "Sneeze." Someone mentioned "Sneeze."
Hmm.
Um, Now I'm moving into
Wait,
B.Slade
well,
era.
hold on. You mentioned one song you didn't forget. I'm sorry, me cut you out. Was "Make Me Over"? That was my song.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's a
No, I'm
big,
saying one of my
you know.
favorites. One of
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah,
favorites.
yeah, yeah. It's I
Hi,
actually
TJ.
prefer I prefer um over Make Me Over. I think I prefer The Beautiful Place. Even
So,
though
but
I know
that's
Make
still
Me
a
Over
great
is a
song
big
too.
is a Make Me Over is my biggest commercial hit in that genre,
Hmm.
but it's still not my favorite
It's
song, and
not
I
your
don't like
favorite.
to sing it unless I'm in the space to sing it, like because it's not just a song. Y'all think it's just a hit song, but it's like if I sing "Make Me Over," something happens in my life after I sing it that makes me over. So unless I'm ready to be made over, I don't sing it unless I mean it
No, of
because
course, of course,
it's a
of course.
it's not a serious song, but it's a song that has to be sung from a very sincere
Here, of
place.
course. Okay, now let's go into the other genres. Like you were
Yes.
saying, go ahead. B. Slade.
Man, I like this song from the Donna the Unicorn album called "Get Over You." That's one of my.
That's a great
I
song. I
love that
love that
song.
song.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And when I recorded it, I just remember it's like, man, I can't wait for this, Chicago house scene and the club scene and the dance scene to really like eat that up. And they did. And still to this day, when Frankie Knuckles got a hold of it, the remix it really went all over the world. So to hear like something I recorded in my bedroom being played at raves and things in Australia is pretty incredible. Some other songs I like from that are really I'm fond of.
for the record, while B.Slade saying this, if anybody has any comments of their favorite songs from B.Slade, put it down in the comments
Put it
so
in
he can
there.
see this.
Those songs are on projects with the name we can't mention. That's right.
No, I mean the one, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, like when you did the, hopefully I'm saying
Oh, I
pronouncing
like.
it
Oh,
right.
I missed something.
Go ahead, B. Go ahead,
I
B-Slade.
like Personal Jesus
I didn't
from the
even think about
PTN
that song
album.
till you
Yeah, I
said
like
that.
Personal Jesus a lot, and I like Real with You. But
Okay, okay,
my favorite album out of all of my discography is PTN, the first, album.
okay.
Yeah, and then as far as the other genres are concerned, um, there's a few. Let me see which album. Oh, there's a song called "Girl, I Just Want You Around." It was on Taurus. There's another song on Taurus called "Nowhere Fast Tonight." Is my
Mm-hmm.
favorite bridge because I like R&B and pop where I still feel the anointing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I approach. Even when I do other genres, I'm still bringing the spirit with me.
Of
Because there's you
course.
still
Yes.
get goosebumps and things off of, like when I first heard Kelly Price's "Friend of Mine." It's like I was like, yeah, she's talking about a friend who like did something really foul, but I still feel that oil on her life. You know what I'm saying? So in Fantasia, you can no matter
Mm-hmm.
what she sings, you can still feel that spiritual aspect. It'll always you can't get rid of that. That's the
Mm-hmm.
foundation and constitution. But yeah,
Of course.
I like Losing Interest from the Blue album. I like Anytime from the Blue album.
Okay.
Uh, Trying to think about from the self-titled B.Slade album. Some people call it Ketchup and Mustard. It was a song called
Talking about the one with the soda can, right?
Yeah, yeah. Work
The one I
That
put work
Body.
that body. That was my
Work
song
that
right there.
body. Work that body. I guess it's the tourist thing. I love the feeling that work that body gives me. I like About a Thing too. Someone just mentioned About a Thing.
Yeah, I saw that in the comments. Whoever said, "Oh,
Someone
I think
mentioned
it's
Scared of
Preston
Me.
John Zell." You,
Yeah.
that was a good
From
great
yeah.
choice.
Scared of Me from the Black Belt mixtape. I like Scared of Me. I recorded that in Memphis actually. So
Now I'm gonna tell you straight. Hopefully I say the name right. The De Loran album,
DeLorean.
DeLorean. The
Yes, yes,
DeLorean.
yes.
I'm gonna make sure I said it correctly. The
Yeah, yeah,
DeLorean
yeah. But
album.
I like the
It
way
was
you
that.
said it actually. De La Red, that's on some high level
No, because I'm
shit.
looking at how it's pronounced, but I want to make sure. But oh, okay, we got another tourist on here. The underscore chosen one underscore 89. Come on, tourist May 11th. That's your birthday,
Hey,
May 11th.
that's right. Way
May
up in
4th
there.
here. May
Yep.
16th over here
And
with
then we got
B
11.
Slade.
Yep.
And we can't forget about Janet Jackson too. May 16th, his
Nah,
birthday twin.
that's right. It's crazy. Oh yeah, someone mentioned Baby What You Gonna Do. That was on Stereotype. So
Yep.
I have a lot of songs. I've recorded so many songs.
Yeah.
And I try to make projects where there's no skip tracks. I don't like filler tracks. If I don't
No, of
feel it,
course.
I don't
But
if I don't mean it, then it's just not gonna make the
oh,
album.
Vanessa, we know you May 4th bit. May 5th bitch. I say bitch to her, but that's my baby right there.
Right.
But at the same time, Valley of the Deep Blue, I think it's Deep Blue Ocean.
Yeah, Valley of the Deep Blue Moon.
Deep Blue Moon, that's one of my favorite songs right
Me
there.
too. Me
When I
too.
heard the song, I
I'm
was like,
surprised
I
that's a
can't
deep
sing.
cut.
Huh?
That's a deep cut because it's not like I released it as a single, so like you really have to know if you like that
Oh no,
particular
no,
song.
when you first
Yeah.
came out with it, I remember I heard it, but I know it's not on the streaming platforms. I was just checking it
No,
out.
it's only on vinyl now. It's on vinyl now. So
Oh,
you can
vinyl.
just
Okay,
yeah, you
gotcha.
can
Because
just type in DeLorean B Slade, 10th year anniversary. It'll come up.
no,
And
because I know
you'll
it's
get
yeah.
to
I figured it was a 10-year anniversary because I know it came out 2015.
yeah, and it's an import from the UK, so it's really cool. Like, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm really
You got
excited about it. It came out yesterday, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, it sure
So
did. Oh my goodness.
I'm waiting on mine to arrive. I ordered it. I don't smoke my own product. I buy it, so I'm just waiting for it
Of
to
course.
arrive. I'm looking. It has a 10-page booklet with credits and liner notes and artwork, and it
The
just takes the
artwork is on
project to
point. If you guys
another
haven't heard,
level.
if you haven't heard that one, you guys got to hear that one. Yeah, you got a question from one of my good friends, Alan Lewis. He said, Alan Lewis, that's his name, but he said, who were your vocal influences? Who are your dream collaborations? Good
Okay,
question.
those are two good questions. So let's do the first one. What was the first one?
The
Vocal and
first one is, who are your vocal influences?
Shanice Wilson, Patti LaBelle.
Oh, we're going to get into her in a bit because, she's been on this show.
Oh, yeah, and you've had Taj on here too, so
I sure did.
you have the legends now. You know what you're
Yeah, I
doing.
know what's up. Come on.
You know what you're doing.
Of
Yeah,
course. But no,
and you've been at it. You know what I'm saying? So congrats on that. But
thank you. So you
yeah,
said Shanice and who else?
Shanice, Patti LaBelle,
Of course.
um, James Ingram,
Okay, I didn't think of that.
Michael McDonald.
Oh, I was just watching the interview with Warren G when he was on the Breakfast Club. He was bringing up the whole, whole. I
Yeah,
keep forgetting, but you know how
yep,
it was regulate
yes, that's
when
right.
Warren G do. I just thought about that.
Yeah, who else? Vincent Miniweather is my main vocal sensei. He's someone who is somewhat of an unsung hero, but at some point you guys will know about him because I've written songs for him. We just have to put them out. But he's the whole
Hmm.
reason why I actually, as a male vocalist, can hold the notes as long as I do. Everybody swears I just studied Daryl Coley, but I really didn't. I didn't.
Okay.
Um, I I worked with him when I was 16 years old on the
Wow.
Voices of Fulfillment album, their first record, and he showed me some really good breathing and singing techniques and things of that nature. And he pushed my song through the way it was because at 16 I was super 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 innovative, very hip hop based, a lot of samples and stuff like that, and a lot of choirs
Mm-hmm.
and gospel people weren't really into that type of expression. And Daryl actually fought for me with that record label that was putting that out to make sure that my song could get on. But I was not
Mm-hmm.
a student of Daryl Coley. I loved When the Music Stops
Mm-hmm.
and all those things. But I think a lot of people assume I grew up listening to him and I'm the next Daryl. I'm not the next anything. There's only one Daryl. There's only one Prince.
That's only
You know
one
what
B
I'm saying?
slate.
They and I love them. There's no one like them. When Sunday comes, I sang at Daryl's funeral, which was a very
Oh,
hard
I didn't know
task
that.
to do. And just Walter Hawkins is another vocalist that inspired me to answer the question because of his full voice, high tenor range.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Vincent Miniweather really let me know it's okay to go as high as you want, as low as you want, as a guy. I did go through, obviously bullying and dragging because of my range and my eccentricities and the way I express myself. And it was not easy. But I ignored them and I became great and no one remembers them. So does it really matter?
Oh, that's sweet. Now, what about your dream collaborations? Who are your dream collaborations?
Janelle Monáe, Jadena, Doechii.
Jen is our fellow Taurus. He's my birthday twin.
Oh, no wonder why. I mean, I love his swag, I love his style. He has bars. He's not like anybody else. He's
No, I'm just saying
intelligent.
he's my birthday twin. Period. That's my twin. Period.
That's
Because we're
crazy.
both
So
born
you, Jadena
the
and
same
Jen,
month, same day, same year.
that's awesome. Yeah, he's goals as far as swag and just presentation. Yeah, he definitely caught my attention because he just stood out. He did his own thing. I just like people that do their own thing, man.
Ooh, you got a little shade saying no one remembers them. Oh, no,
No,
you
it's not
did.
shade. It's just the truth.
No, 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 not you. No, no, it's not you. It's the comment that was said.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
No, but who else are your dream collaborations besides Jadena and
Mm,
Janelle Monae?
probably. Uh, I'd like to get into the studio with A. Marie.
I will. She is about to drop an album, so
Yeah,
that'd be
I'm
a
sure
good thing.
that ship has sailed for this project, but maybe in a
Yeah,
future project, I would love to work with A. Marie because I feel like she's dope. People give her a
I
really hard
love her.
time, but there's only one her. And I also love her as an actress. People don't know
Yes.
she's done movies before and she's a natural. So
Yeah,
I
First
would love
Daughter
to
was my
see
movie
her.
with her and Katie Holmes.
That's right. That's right. First daughter or first something like
No,
this.
First Daughter. First
Yeah,
Daughter.
yeah. Yeah, I love that movie. You know what I mean? So I would love to work with Anne Marie. I'd like to work with, on the movie side, I'd like to definitely do a couple films with Quentin Tarantino. That's definitely
I could tell you
on my
doing that.
bucket list. Yeah.
What about? Because I'm surprised you didn't bring up like Janet Jackson or like Brandy, because I know you love them also.
Yeah, I've already collaborated with Jan. I've worked on her past, all of her tours since State of the World.
Hmm.
So I've been able to, work with her in that capacity. I'd love to get into the lab with her if I'm able to get in with Jimmy and Terry and her, and we collaborate and it happens naturally, and she's in the mood for that.
Mm-hmm.
then great. If she's not in the mood for that, I love her regardless. I don't have to work with people I adore. If it happens to work out like how it did on the tour and I'm in her tour book and stuff, which is
Mm-hmm.
more than enough for me because I always said I wanted to just be in her tour book. I just wanted to get in one tour book and I got in four or five of them. So I'm already on Velvet. I don't have to do anything.
Because I know you like. I know I saw a lot of lives you did when you were singing "I Get Lonely," and you
Yeah.
murdered that.
Yeah, no one was even singing that song till I was showing her love like that. Then everybody started singing it. You know, nobody was checking for Janet songs like that. They don't. They don't look at her as a singer. They don't look at her as an R&B singer. They don't look at her as somebody who has shaped R&B too. They just see her as a performer. And I
Former,
think
yes,
she's a great singer, you know, and I love that song. And I just noticed the
me
popularity of that
too.
song after I started singing it, then other people started covering it, but they weren't covering it before then. They didn't love her like that. I love her down, period. I don't get wishy washy with Jan. You
No,
know,
no, we know that. Now you know
people.
I'm gonna go. Now you know I'm going to songs that you've done with other people in the bed. But you want me to get into it? Or you want to finish saying any other collaborations you
I
want to
like
do?
where we're at for now.
Somebody put that you should do
Collaboration
something with
wise,
Avery Wilson.
probably not. He's his own
Ha!
person.
He
You
is.
know
No,
what
I'm
I
saying
mean?
just collaboration wise.
What would that be? Me and him were just friends. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I like him
Oh
as
no,
a
we know that.
as a person. I don't think I want to collab and do. That's just too much stuff going on. He's already.
Cause you both do have those
He's
voices. Y'all be hitting those notes. I be like,
yes.
oh
It's
my
like what would that be? I don't want to hear all that. Let's just listen to Avery. You know,
goodness.
he's a talented performer and entertainer. Like people forget about, like, you know, he's a gymnast. He sings and flips. You know what I mean? I mean, I flip
Exactly.
too, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think that collapse. People always trying to put me in something with him,
Hmm.
and I'm like, he's his own. He
Yeah,
don't
because
even have to.
you had
He's
that question on
good.
there. That's why I had to put it out there
No,
now.
but not just here. I mean, in
Yeah.
general, people just
Uh-huh.
always trying to. And I'm like, we're good, but
Because they
he's.
know y'all can hit them notes. So I think they don't realize sometimes you can't put two
That doesn't
people
always work
work
out.
well. Now I'm gonna tell you straight up. Well, let me answer this. Let me ask this question, then I'll go into my stuff. What I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Another question was, would you ever be open to mentoring unsigned singers?
Yes, for $200 an hour via Cash App, B.Slade now.
Ooh. Excuse me on that one.
No, I just don't give away my experience for
No, no,
free.
that's understandable. I'm just saying when you said it was way, I'm like, oh, excuse me.
Yes, I do mentoring, but there's my time is precious to me.
Of course.
And I some people say they want that, but they really don't want to put the effort in. So regardless if they activate what I'm giving them for advice or not, I'm still getting my worth for sharing my information. I
Hmm.
don't want to just give that away and then they it still up don't end up doing anything with it. You know,
Correct.
I feel like mentorship is more than just advice and hooking up somebody. It's just because something worked out well for me doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work out for you. I can just tell you my experience and you pick out the cars and you know the things that work for
Of
you.
course.
But I think $200 is actually an hour
That's actually not bad,
is a
like you
really
think.
good price for what they'll be getting, which is so
Oh, they
much
give
more.
yes.
Yeah,
Now let me get to the people that you've worked with. Now, because I know a lot of people already said in the comments in the beginning when we first started. Now I
yeah,
know you did a song with Shaka Khan, I Love Myself.
yes. But I originally wrote that for Fantasia.
Really?
Yeah, Fantasia was about to record it the first night I came up with it. The management that she had at the time kind of blocked that though, but she's no longer
Oh,
with
okay.
them, so we're all good
Oh,
now.
okay.
But that was a long time ago. But it was for Fantasia. I wrote for
Okay.
her. She loved it. I specifically
Because
wrote "I Love
I
Myself" for
actually
her.
like that song.
Yeah, it's
Now,
badass. It's fun.
yeah, now I'm
And then
tell you another.
Shaka heard it. I was someone Shamrock was working on a project with her over at Jim Henson Studios. I don't know how she just figured I would be a good collaboration for Shaka because I had been to a few of her birthday parties and stuff with her and Quincy Jones a few times, and
Uh-huh.
we had, you know, we had dinner and partied and stuff together, but not like to collaborate. And then after that, we started collaborating, and then I finally went over to her house. She invited me to her house when we were working during the time we were working on the video, and we were playing bit whist because my parents were like real well they're in heaven now but they were amazing bit whist players, and so I know how to play bit whist and so did Shaka's mom. So
Hmm.
she thought because I was young that I didn't know anything about bit whist and she was just talking her trash over the table. Shaka wasn't playing but her mom was, And boy, I ran that Boston. I ran that Boston on her mom, but they ain't never invited me back over to play cards since. Why?
Ooh. Ooh.
I got that ass. That's one of my crowning moments, just to hear like one of my elders, like, Shaka's mom was just like the kind of, because I mean that's part of cards and dominoes. You talk
Mm-hmm.
trash or whatever, but boy was that wonderful to be able to just win that game, just run that box, and it was awesome. Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm bringing this. Let me ask. Let me. There's a question going on. Then I'm gonna get to the next song that I know everybody
Okay.
gonna probably go crazy over when I bring it up.
Okay.
But the other question is: do you believe your music is appreciated in the way it should be, or do people not fully grasp your ability for innovation? That's the question from Lauren Jamal.
I'm only speaking to those who hear me. So whoever hears me, that's who it's for. I don't look at it at myself as underrated because I've never been underrated. Every room I walk in, people like show me mad respect and love because I show others mad respect and love. So if they get it, they get it, and if they don't, they don't. It's
Oh,
whoever can hear me and where I'm coming from. That's who it's for.
okay. Now this the main thing I really want to ask you so badly, and everybody wanted me to ask you this question.
Okay.
Everybody's saying, how did it feel working with Tisha Campbell on the song Still Here? Because we know you're in the video, you wrote and produced the song also. Because we know
Mm-hmm.
you're one of the co-writers, co-producers, and everything. But
Yeah.
how did that collaboration with you and Miss Tisha Campbell even come across? Because I know you guys have done other songs, but I'm just saying
Oh
that
yeah, we've
song in
done a whole
general.
album. We've done a whole album. She just hasn't released it yet. But we have a song called "Still Here," and another one that she did release called "Lazy Bitch," and both of
Love
which
that song in that
went
video.
multiple platinum. As far as how many people saw it and enjoyed it. But the song is popular for a lot of the wrong reasons because she gets dragged a lot for a live performance she did of "Still Here,"
I
and
saw
by
that
the
one. Yeah,
way,
yeah.
I had nothing to do with that performance. Nothing. I found out about it when everybody else did. So once people actually saw and heard the actual song, a lot of them recanted and were like, actually, this song is really good. She just it was just a weird live performance for that particular
I totally
TV
agree.
show. You know what I'm saying? But the actual song and the actual
It's dope.
video
It's a
and stuff,
bop.
it's really dope. And I can't speak for her, but I think that might be why she didn't release the full album because the album is incredible. But I think people really hurt her feelings. She's a strong person. She doesn't like bend to people's will like that. She's a very resilient woman, but I can see how she may be like, I don't want to go that route because of how people come like were disrespectful to her in that way.
But you know what, Tisha Campbell, if you're watching this, we love you. We love
Yeah.
you since the Martin days, my
Yep.
wife and my wife and kids.
Yep.
We love
School
you, period.
days.
School
Period.
days.
Yeah.
We love you, period, Miss Tisha Campbell. So if you're watching this, because I know you good friends with B.Slade, but if you watching this and you looking at my face, we love you.
Yeah. We do. And I hope at some point you guys can hear the full album because we worked really hard on it.
Yeah, because
And
everybody kept saying, "Where's the album? Where's
it's
the
really
album?"
good. And there's no skips. It's really good. And I listen to it from time to time on my own. And I'm just like, man. And that's the thing about being a collaborator or a producer. You have to hope that the artist goes through with it because I can't tell you how many hit bangers I have in my vault that have never seen the light of day. If the public heard them, they would be pleasantly surprised at some of the people I've Countess Vaughn, I did a song with her.
Really?
It's amazing. It's a dope song. I like working with underdogs and people that folks sleep on or underestimate. That's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like, as a producer, that's kind of like my calling. I'm able to see things in
Oh,
people and on people that
oh.
others may not, and I just know how to find it and those diamonds in the rough, cultivate it, put some positivity on it. Because when they're in the studio with me, like, people feel like they can do anything because I convince them that they can. Like, you can do all things through Christ and a good producer.
That's true. Now, one of my other best friends, DJ the singer, he put, "What about the album he was working on with Shawnice?" But let me get to that real quick before you answer that question,
You
because there were
shot me.
two
I was
songs.
about to
No, because
give
there
you
were
the
two
answer to
songs.
that.
No, because there was two songs you did with her that was on the Flex and Shadice
That's
reality
right.
show that was on OWN Network, and I love the video for "Blame It on Me."
Um, Gotta blame me.
No, gotta blame it on me. I'm sorry,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
gotta
yeah,
blame it
yeah.
on me. But I mean, the video was beautiful. Cause I
Thank
heard you were
you.
were you on
I
the
was the
were
director.
you the director of that
Yeah,
video?
I was director. Yeah,
And then I
yeah,
know "We Can Fly." Is that did I say that
yep,
correct?
yep, yep.
Now I love those songs
And
because
I
I
did the
even
theme
brought it up to
song to the
Shanice.
actual show too. I did the theme
Yes,
song to
to
the
101 with
and no,
Flex.
no, no, to the Flex and Shanice show as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did that theme song? Because I know you did the theme song to you wrote, sung, and produced the song for the theme song for 101. If you guys didn't know
yep,
that, the male vocals you hear on that song, because I know everybody, all y'all be watching 101 on all
yep,
the streaming platforms.
yep,
That's B.Slade right here
yep.
singing it with Shanice on that
And I
song.
did the beat.
He did everything on that. That's him on there.
Yep.
We want to make sure you get credit on that, so we're
Thank
gonna
you.
put that
I
out there.
appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. I was on the movie Prison Song with Q-Tip and Mary J. Blige. I
You
was on
sure
that.
were.
Uh,
And he was in the Dietrich Haddon movie, The Fallen.
that's right, The Fallen. Yeah, I played a jerk artist, a kind of a villain kind of guy. So that's why I took that role because it was like so not me. And I wanted to do something that was opposite of what I am. And it was, I was surprised Dietrich even had me, so prominently featured in the movie because his movies are
Hey,
normally
Uncle, I
like,
see you.
you
You
know,
said-
he already has his stable of guests and people who appear. So when it came up, it was really a shock to me and he was shocked that I could actually act. And he didn't know I started off in acting and I did singing later. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Are you
I love it.
have you and him thought about working together again on something? You and Dietrich Haddon, or have you guys even?
I've tried to tour with him and he was exceptionally busy. So maybe
Okay.
someday I think it would be an awesome tour. Just if I wanted to just dip my feet into the pool of anything inspirational or gospel pop related, I think it would be a pretty good
Mhm.
live lineup. I think we probably use the same music director, probably Marcus Hodge or Panda Bear as I call him. That would be an easy win, but you know,
Okay.
he has a lot of irons in the fire. He's not just a singer; he's a executive. He's a TV executive. He's a film executive. So
Okay.
maybe if he finds the time in his amazing schedule, maybe
Okay.
we'll collab in that way. I would love to do another studio record with him for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm hearing rumors, and maybe you can clear this rumor up for me.
Okay.
There's a rumor going on that you worked with Shanice's daughter Imani on her EP called "Sincerely Yours." Is that true?
Um, I worked on a song in a group that her daughter was in. So if that song is now on that particular
Because apparently I heard because word
EP.
on the streets that you're getting credit for that.
Well, if I did, I did. But I worked with her when she was in a girl group, and we did a couple of songs. One of them was called "Pop My Gum." I wanted that song to come out so bad. It was such a fun little quirky song, and but it was hip hop based and everything. And
Okay.
at that time, Imani was very very shy, so she's grown up a great deal since
Imani, who we
I
talking
was
about,
her
is Shanice's daughter.
daughter. Yeah,
Flex is Shanice's daughter, who we're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah. Yeah, she was really really. It took a lot to kind of like pull her out of her shell, and but now that's not the case. She's totally her own woman now.
Hmm.
So, and
Oh no, I
I
seen that.
remember I just remember Shanice being in the studio. I think she was I think was she pregnant with Elijah, her son, or was she pregnant with Imani? I think she was pregnant with Imani. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I think it was Imani. Yeah, she was pregnant with Imani. When she was recording the theme to 101, she was in the studio. So Imani's been in the booth before she was in the booth.
Got
Yeah. Yeah.
you.
Kind of like Blue
Okay.
Ivy. She was, Blue Ivy was on the photo shoot for four.
So no,
Beyonce
but
recording the
it
theme.
had to be Imani because think about it. He was because Imani, I think, was 2001, right when they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. So
So it
then
had to
it was
probably be
Imani. Yeah.
Imani.
And okay, then Elijah, she was pregnant with Elijah at the Out the Box live recording when
Hmm.
Shanice came, Flex and Shanice came down for that recording and she was pregnant with Elijah at the time. So we've been friends a really long time. Shanice, I've been a fan since I was a kid. Like
Me too.
she was the only R&B my parents would allow me to listen to for a long
And,
time.
and the funny thing about it, her and my cousin are best friends.
Mookie?
No, Candy Tooks.
Oh, okay.
That's my cousin. That's my big cousin.
Got it. Tookes.
Listen, don't be hating on me. You don't want me to call your government last name out in front of everybody like that.
No, I like Tookes.
Okay.
You
No,
keep
but
saying this government name around. You know, people dox me. That's why I don't use it. So I
no,
don't
I
play
know.
with it.
Of course I know. No, I
Yeah.
just say that just to bother you. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah,
for
don't, because
you,
it does.
no, I just want to make sure it don't bother you or make you upset because we ain't trying to have no bad vibes going on
You're
here in
right,
no
right.
church.
Me
No, but
money
for
is like a grown. She's grown now. You can
yes,
pop my gum now.
when you said that, you made me think about Medea from Medea's hair reunion.
Right. Yep.
Look, you better stop popping
Yeah,
that
popping that
gum.
gum. I'm about to call 911. Remember Kiki was trying to like,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
she's like, child, that was funny.
Would you ever work with Kiki Palmer if she ever asked you to work with her?
I would love to work with her. I think she, first of all, what a multi-talented person and amazing personality. Let's start with that. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying her new film short that has all her videos and stuff in
Mm-hmm.
it.
Me
I
too.
just thought she did a really, really good job with that. I was really impressed with because you know a lot of people don't like look at her as an artist too. They only see
And
her as
she's
Kiki
an
Palmer, the
amazing
actress, but she's a
vocalist.
dope vocalist too. So I was
Yes.
really happy to see her put a cohesive film short together in musical form. It was really dope to see. I was impressed.
Now, since I know you're a fan of these two girls, I'm going to ask you this question. What do you
Okay.
think about the whole thing with Brandy and Monica having the Boys Bond tour? And you
Oh,
know
I
how
can't wait.
they just launched the whole thing where they're helping Dunkin' Donuts launching that I think it's a cereal and milk latte, which I tried
Mm.
already, y'all, which is delicious.
Okay, I love me some good latte now. Decaf cafe latte. No, I think it's wonderful, long overdue. I think that it's the perfect time, the perfect storm. I love the
That's what I
trailer.
said.
I love the trailer.
Yes,
I like when they're in between rehearsals and they just get on and say something. I like the more
mm-hmm,
just more candid sides of both of them.
exactly.
I love Monica's personality. I've been on a few panels with her and just who she is, just as a person. I just love her swag. And Brandy,
It's
I've
my one of
written
my it's my favorite
four
artists.
or five songs for her. We were supposed to work together.
Really?
Yeah, she loved the songs. We just, schedules and things of that
You
nature.
and I are gonna talk about that off camera because you know I'm gonna ask you some
Yeah,
questions about that.
yeah, yeah. She loved the songs. She loved the songs I did. We just, sometimes it's not a matter of if the person wants to do the songs. It's just sometimes
Their timing,
they're at a
the
different
schedule.
place in their career or something else is coming up where they can't really
Exactly.
attend to that. So I'm just glad that both fan bases are going to be in the same room, and
Hmm.
hopefully they can just let it be positive vibes and be grateful that we're able to see these two amazing black women live. I think this is a cultural reset. I think it's needed right now. And
Hmm.
I'm looking forward to it being a very successful tour. I'm going to be there. So, yeah.
Okay. Now this is something that just came to my mind since I brought up the whole Brandy and Monica collab. Doing their Boys Bond tour.
Yeah,
If you could do your own tour with another artist, who would you want it to be with? If you could do a
that's a good question.
co-headliner, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a good question. Probably Esperanza Spalding, or
Okay.
um, I'd open for Lenny Kravitz or something like that. I don't mind opening. I don't have to be the headlining
No, of
act.
course. But I
Yeah,
think if
I,
you're the
I
headliner,
prefer to.
I
I
have
but
somebody else in mind who I think would be perfect. You should work.
yeah.
You know who should go on tour with, but I'm not gonna go there because I already know they're doing a tour right now.
Who's this?
Kate Tronada.
Kate Renata.
I'll tell you
Who?
about that later.
Okay.
But everybody that know who Kate Tronada is, y'all know what I'm talking about.
I mean, if they think so, I don't. To be honest, um,
Because
I
I
don't
think
like.
because I think your
I
flow.
don't really.
Yeah,
I think I fare well in my own spaceship. It's never the other artist. It's usually the camps that surround that artist.
of course, yes.
And I don't have time for crazy energy. The world is already ridiculous
Crazy
enough
stuff.
with what we're dealing with right now. So it would have to be when I tour with people or collaborate with people, I'm usually actually friends with them. I don't do a lot of transactional production.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I should have said now since you said that, I'm gonna re-ask that question, but in a different way.
Yeah.
Now, what happens if Shanice says she wanted to do a co-headline tour with you? Who would y'all want to be? You and Shanice did something together, like a tour together,
Yeah, yeah.
and then she asks, "Who would you want to be?" You know, like the other featured artists on the tour. Who do you think would it? Who would you think you guys would choose together?
That's a good question. Um, Probably somebody like Tiffany Evans.
Love her.
I would pick Tiffany Evans. I
It don't
love
have to just
Tiffany
be her. It
Evans.
could be somebody. It could be like other people, like anybody else besides her.
With me and Shanice on tour, if we picked a person together to go to be a part of that tour, who else would we pick? I
I
don't know her musical. I don't know Shanice's musical artist um, picks except Tina Marie. She was a really big
Yeah,
Tina
she was a
Marie
Tina
fan.
Marie fan. But you
Yeah,
know
I
what?
don't know any of her songs.
Even if y'all had Tracy Spencer, that would be crazy.
Oh my God, I love Tracy Spencer. That album she did in
Maybe that should be a
1999, it
thing
was so
that I'm
slapped
putting
on
it out
me.
there for y'all to say. B.Slade, Shanice, and Tracy Spencer do a tour together.
That would be great. I
I
love
just
that.
putting it out there. So if anybody take my idea, I want my cut.
Yeah, I think that would be great. I love me some Tracy Spencer, man. Yeah, that'd be great. I think, and I mean, there's Shanice Wilson who is only Shanice Wilson, but then there's Tracy Spencer who's only Tracy Spencer. People
Mm-hmm.
just don't understand, but we can
No, I'm
help
just
them.
saying. I just put it out there, y'all. I'm just saying. But does anybody have any questions for B.Slade? Because we're almost getting to
Wait a
the
minute,
ending
wait.
point.
There's another part we missed about we said collaborations or favorite. No, I guess we covered them both. We
No,
did
no,
the
we covered
vocal.
that. No, we covered
We
it. You
covered
covered
the
it.
vocal influences,
Yeah,
and
you
then
covered it.
now we talked about collaborations. I thought there
Oh
was
no, you
something
did
else.
that. No,
Yeah.
you did that. You just so excited. You just so excited you couldn't remember it.
Oh yeah, that must be it.
No, but anybody have any questions for B Slade? Because we're getting close to the end of the interview. Because we know he has other things going on, so we're gonna respect my boy's
Well,
time.
you do too. You know,
Me
you are
too,
doing it.
also. But
I'm
I'm
glad
just
that
saying,
you're
yeah,
going with it and sticking to your dreams. And some people start these things, but they don't see them through because it's hard. Being a content
it is
creator,
hard.
being your own person, it's you have to really be committed. So good for you. That's why I wanted to come on because it's like I see what you're doing. When you're doing good things, people gonna find you. They're gonna want to come to you
Of
and be with
course.
you. You know.
Oh, you know who really surprised me? I think it'll be a good another person to be on tour with if it's you, it's Shanice and Tracy Spencer. You may not agree with me. I know a lot of people hating on her right now, but it'd be Dawn
Who?
Robinson.
Who?
Dawn Robinson, formerly of In Vogue.
Oh, we love Don Robinson. We
No,
just
because
have to
cause she's one of
we
the
have
people
to
that
make
like.
sure.
She's
But
the one
she
that liked
has
to post when I said I was going to be interviewing you because she's been on my show.
yeah, we met a few times to work on a solo project for her. This was like 2014 or 15, almost 10 years ago, and it just never came about. But I was definitely interested. I was curious about what she and I would make together in the studio. So yeah.
She is work. She is about to start work on a new project too. So maybe that
Well,
could happen right now.
if she's
Dawn,
down,
if you watching this, I'm gonna text you this, or I'm gonna send this to you personally.
and I really enjoyed her in Vogue. I loved her in Lucy Pearl, and I love her by herself.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I totally agree. Now my uncle. Well, he's not my real uncle, but I call him my uncle anyway. He put, "Wow, man, this is some good stuff." But he said, "How long has his brother been in the industry?"
hmm. Well, professionally, almost 3 decades. Yeah, started real young. So,
As a singer songwriter, what would you recommend for singers to maintain their voice and technique?
uh, I would recommend if someone is a vocalist and they need technique or addition, like I guess keep their voice. Is that the question? Is that just what they're asking? Is like how do you maintain your voice or keep it? What's the
Oh
question?
no. He's saying recommend for other singers to maintain their voice and technique.
Oh, okay. If you treat your voice like a baby, it's gonna act like one. So don't you tell your voice what to do. Don't let it dictate to you, you know. Uh Golden Seal and Myrrh. It's horrible tasting, but if you put it in hot water, if you're hoarse, it'll kill it. And probably like some Pedialyte. I prefer grape. Pedialyte on the rocks before a
Hmm.
show. You drink that cold, and good night.
Wait, do you want a cold or like ice chill cold? Because you know it's
No,
different.
ice.
Okay,
With ice. It
interesting.
it tightens up. You able to hit all kind of notes. At least if you have to get through an emergency show, if you take some great Pedialyte on the rocks, you'll get through that show.
Okay. And you have another
Mhm.
question saying, would you be open to international sounds? And where do you see the sound of music going in the next 10 years? Good question.
I'm definitely open to international sounds. The new album I'm recording, Apotheosis, is very international, and I am inspired by all cultures and walks of life and genres of music. So yes, to answer that question. And then where do I see music going in the next 10 years? I see it going into more visual arts, like visual albums, kind of like Tiana Taylor's new visuals. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
just the single alone, that new visual was incredible. So I just feel like more artists are gonna, and like Kiki, people are gonna make visual albums more like Lemonade. You know how there's like it's cohesive bodies of like visual works.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what's going to happen in the future. Of course, AI as well. It's gonna
Of
be
course.
a lot of AI artists. AI generated artistry is going to be happening. Some people are against it. Some people are for it. It doesn't bother me either way. There's only one me. Even if you synthesize me, you don't have my spirit.
Okay. Now, I really should have. I'm gonna go into this before we conclude everything. I know you have a new album you're working on
Yes.
and a new single. Would you like to talk about it or explain everything?
Yes.
Because go
Yeah.
ahead.
Apotheosis, which means zenith or climax of an actualization of oneself. It's like you go through this cocoon stage and a chrysalis stage, and then you emerge as the butterfly. It's like a metamorphosis, but then that butterfly turns into something else. So that's where apotheosis comes in. 1919, apotheosis 1919. It's based off of a German art school in 1919 that opened up uh, Bauhaus,
Okay.
primary colors and things of that nature, where they weren't just taking art, but also all forms of physicality with art to unify the world through art, music, and dance. And that's what this album is about. I'm working with a few producers on this. The main producer on this album is Rick Robinson, Anita Wilson's husband, and my good brother and friend. She's a sister to me, he's a brother to me, and we've been working on this project, and just the production level and the height of it is just so amazing. I'm so excited about it. And then I have a new single out with Patrick Lamb called I Just Want to Stop. It's a
Mm-hmm.
cover of Gino's hit song,
Mm-hmm.
and we just debuted on Dave Coz's radio station. I'm about to
I
debut.
just saw that the other day
uh,
right after I had announced that you were coming on the show. I saw it. I was like, "Look at my
yeah.
boy."
Wow. Like no, butterflies, their last stage is butterfly. Yes. I'm saying I go past that metamorphosis stage from chrysalis to butterfly into apotheosis. That's not butterfly related. I'm just saying it's similar to chrysalis to butterfly, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
going past that. It's like artistically
Hello, Travis Malloy. We see you on
with
here,
hi Travis Malloy. He works with everybody too.
of course.
Um,
He knows one of my
yeah.
good friends, also Aaron Thomas.
Okay, yeah. I know Aaron Thomas. I worked on his single too. Was it?
Really
Yeah, I worked on one of his songs. Yeah, yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
I had heard it, but I didn't know if it was true because you hear things, but you're like, "Is this for real or everybody trying to
hmm
be funny right now?"
What song has impacted
What
or
song that's
inspired
impacted
you the
or
most
inspired
this year?
this year? Ooh, but we
Probably
love you,
by
Travis.
probably. Oh, love you too. Obviously, "Bodyguard" by Beyonce. That song it
Okay,
really inspired. I mean, some people didn't like Cowboy Carter or whatever.
I love that. I love that album.
It's not Renaissance, and it's not supposed to be. But
No,
but Bodyguard just really stands out to me. It's just she just fucking nailed it. You know?
I agree.
Yeah.
Somebody, would say, LML, thanks for the clarification. Talking about when you was asking the question about the whole
Yeah.
butterflies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now with this new project, do you have any artists already, or do you have a release date of when the project's going to come out, or are you still trying
Yeah.
to work
I
on it
actually no. It was supposed to come out Saturday, but the ride's not ready yet, so I think it'll be the week after that.
Oh,
It
so it's
it
gonna be
it
like maybe like a late August or maybe going to
Yeah,
September type
I
of thing.
think late August, like late August. Yeah,
When
it's
you,
so good. I'm so excited, bro. Like I've definitely grown, and it's light years from my modern manhood, which was also that took me like 5 years to work
hmm
on. It was a heavier project because of course I'm going through COVID while I'm recording, so of course it's going to be some
yeah,
heavier moments, as a
and,
black man
and a lot of people that's when we reconnected during COVID.
during COVID. That's right.
Everybody don't know
Everybody's on
because
lockdown, I
when
think.
everybody because when all of us was inside was in the
Lockdown.
house,
Yep.
we were doing lives and I
Yep.
came on his, he came on
Yep.
mine,
Yep.
and we just was doing the
We
thing.
hit
And
it off
people,
though. It was like it worked.
we knocked it out, but everybody didn't think we were gonna actually work together because they thinking like, yeah, whatever.
Nah.
Because no, I'm saying not between you, but they say it to me like, you ain't gonna work with B.Slade. They like this how they would say. They were like, I'll let you know what they saying. I know we say your name is B.Slade, B.Slade. But
That's
someone talking about
right.
B ain't gonna work with you. I said, you don't know what B.Slade gonna do. I know him for a long
That's
time.
right. That's right.
I was like, I
Will
know him for almost 15 years. That man knows who I am.
will we be coming to the NYC on your tour?
Ooh,
Yeah, I love NYC. I love NYC. They always show me love. The last time I was in New York was for Faith's 30th anniversary.
you killed that thing.
I feel
Man,
like I feel like it was a really good moment for me to pay tribute to my sister, but then it
Faith
was
Evans,
also a
I
good
love you.
moment.
She knows my
We
cousin Candy too.
I love we that's my sister. I love Faith. Um, I just felt like performance wise and rock star wise and just everything I'm on now, that performance personified because that's my favorite Faith song because outside of Soon as I Get Home and Caramel Kisses. And I was gonna do
That's one
Caramel
of my favorites
Kisses.
too.
I was gonna do Caramel Kisses when it,
That's why you my brother. You know
you
what's
already
up.
know. You already know, man. Like
Because
I
when you were
love that.
singing the song, I had to go like this. When I saw the thing, I had to look at it on YouTube. I'm like, I do a side eye like, I know he did not even do the tribute. Didn't even tell me nothing.
Yeah, it was great, man. It was the first time I experienced as B.Slade. I've experienced this, earlier in my career, but not since B.Slade. When I came outside from that performance, the I had never been like where people were like, B.Slade, like trying to get like I'd never been like people trying to get to me. Like I've never had that happen
But
as
they don't realize
B.Slade.
you were on the Incomparable album.
Yes, I sure was. I sure
If y'all don't have Faith
with
Evans
Karen
Incomparable
Clark.
album, he with Karen Clark sheared the three of them are on that song together. Oh my
Yep.
gosh. Because I reviewed it. I reviewed the album, the 10-year anniversary of the album we were talking about,
Yeah.
and Faith's album.
Yeah.
Even when I reviewed, and he remembers when I reviewed Tisha Campbell's Still Here,
Hmm.
and I was sending to B, saying like, B, what you think? Because I know now they don't want you to call you B, but I call him B
No, I
because he's
like
my
no
friend.
B. I prefer B. Like I
Yeah,
prefer B over B.
because I'm like
But for
B, what
friend
you
for
think?
people that know me,
Yeah, because
my
we've known each other
friends
for
and
a long time.
stuff,
I'm
they
like
don't
B,
call
what you
me B
think?
Slade. They call me B. Like
Yeah,
people that know me.
because
Yeah.
I was kind of scared because I know when I got the itinerary of how you want to do the interview and everything. I said, oh my gosh, if I say B, is he gonna get mad at me? I'm
No,
like,
no, no, no. Just B is fine. It's a little bit.
no, but
It's less informal. I
yeah.
like the. But that's reserved for people that I have history
Oh,
with.
we love you out here. I cried the first time you hit the stage. Oh my
Um,
goodness, had the white folks looking at me crazy. Oh my
oh
gosh.
my God,
Oh
that's
my
funny.
goodness gracious.
No, it's like I walked out on stage at that fake thing and just like New York was just ready.
You
I
murdered
mean,
that.
B.Slade was birthed in New York. The whole brand. The first time I ever
Mm-hmm.
performed as B.Slade was in New York. So the whole movement, the whole everything you see happening is because of the boldness and
Mm-hmm.
audacity and fashion of New York. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah.
Now, I'm gonna do this right here. Does
Okay.
anybody else have any other questions for B Slade? Because like I said, we all getting close to the end, but we want to make sure I got all y'all questions in. So I want to make sure we got everything in. But at the same time, we didn't. Let me ask you some random questions while we get
Okay.
some more questions in.
Okay.
Now, when you're not B Slade, What is B.Slade's favorite shows to watch on his
Good question.
downtime?
Um, Lotus,
Okay.
White Lotus,
Uh-huh.
uh, Emily in Paris.
I gotta catch up because I gotta watch season 5 when it comes out soon.
I'm so excited about it. I'll be looking forward to it. It's just a quirky show. It's kind of
But
like
it's a good show. It's just like
Devils
yeah, it's
Wears
just
Prada
Prada
meets
meets Sex in the City.
Def meets Sex and the City meets Breakfast at Tiffany's. Because
Yes,
she's giving
but
me a
you do
little
know
bit
they
of
work.
Aubrey Hepburn vibes in that
You do know they're working
series.
on Sex. Not Sex City, but Devil Wears Prada too. You know they're working on
Yes,
that,
I've
right?
seen footage of them filming it. I'm looking forward to it. The only
Oh,
thing
that
I'm
birthday
concerned
month.
about is I'm concerned from the clips that I saw, I am concerned that Andy is still acting like kooky and quirky like the first film. And I'm like, well, I feel like she wouldn't have to be unless she, I don't know enough about the plot. I do know
Well,
that Emily has her own business. I do
mm-hmm.
know that she's, killing it. And I think she might be in competition with Miranda. I'm not sure. I'm trying not to get too into it, and I'm trying not to put too much weight on it so I don't get disappointed when I go see it in the theaters. But I think it's
Uh-huh.
going to be a hit.
We'll have to
But
talk.
I
We'll have to
am
talk about that off.
concerned about Andy's role. I don't want
Yeah,
her like going
yeah, Anne
backwards. I want to
Hathaway.
see her grow. Yeah,
No, we gonna talk about that off camera on that part because there's some stuff because that's just like the whole thing. But I'm gonna tell you one movie I'm really. Now, what other movies are you excited for besides TV shows? What movies are you excited for that's coming out later on this year?
probably the Michael Jackson biopic.
But I heard they pushed it back.
They did.
That's what they're saying. I heard they pushed it back. I don't know if it's coming out either this year, sometime at the end of this year, or maybe going into 2026. That's the rumor going around. Because
Probably
at first it
2026.
was supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out
Come out
this
this
year.
year. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing still maybe this year, or it might be close to or it might be close to the beginning of 2026. But I'm hearing it maybe 2026. I heard.
Okay. I want to see that. I kind of want to see that. I don't have any particular movies that I'm looking forward to seeing. Um, I really, I mean, it has to really be something I want to see for me to actually go to that iPic theater and see it. Because I'm only going to iPic. If I can't like feel like I'm on a couch and getting luxury service, I ain't trying to go. I ain't trying to be all stepped up in some seat. I want to be relaxed. So it's got
Okay,
to be. It's got to be.
now that's the B I know y'all right there. It's
You know what I
coming out
mean?
right there. That's the
Yeah,
B.Slade I know coming out right there.
yeah. I want to be relaxed. I want
Be
to be able to have a
comfortable.
menu and some drinks, and I want to get
Yeah.
into it. Or not, but I don't only do iPic theaters. I'll go to a 4D theater, like like when I saw Little Mermaid, I wanted to,
Oh,
and I
I
saw
went.
Black
Yeah, I
Panther.
went to
I saw both of
AMC on
those
that one.
in 4D. I want to get the whole immersive experience. I don't just want to watch
Okay,
it.
we got the tea on that about the Michael Jackson movie. It's coming out April 2026.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to
It's a
that.
tourist season, so
That's right.
for tourists we rock.
Yes, right.
And you know who else we forgot? That's our fellow tourist soul.
Stevie
It's,
Wonder,
well,
Shanice.
Stevie Wonder, Shawnee's, Sparkle also.
Okay.
Because Sparkle and Stevie Wonder have the same birthday, May
I
13th.
didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, even like we said, Shawnee's, and you know Candy Burris Tucker.
I didn't know that she was Taurus. No, I didn't.
Yeah, her birthday's the day after your birthday, the 17th.
So is Dietrich Haddon's.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's a day after me. I think he's the 17th. Yeah.
Yo, so him and Candy have the same birthday.
Probably so.
Oh man, so I got extra tourists that I like now.
Yeah.
I
We're
love
a
them anyway, but you know
very
what I mean.
we're very loyal, but we're also very private, and we like luxury and food and privacy
Yes,
and
and we'll snap at you if you come at us the
yeah,
wrong way.
yeah, but only when provoked.
Well,
You know,
thank you. You got it.
yeah.
That's why I
People
tell
think
people
that,
I
they're
only
so
snap when you
stubborn.
provoke
No,
me.
don't confuse my focus with me being stubborn. We just are very
Exactly.
clear about what we
They
want to
always
do.
think we're stubborn. I don't get that.
We see it through. While people talking about their dreams, we actually execute them.
Mm-hmm.
We're producers. We produce. We come out with things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, that's why we see each other,
Shut
and
that. We
not in the
see each other.
Indian candy way, when we say it in the mean way. We see each other.
Yeah, we get a
Okay.
bad rap, just like Gemini's get a bad rap. I haven't had a bad time with any
No, Gemini.
Geminis.
I get along with
I
Gemini's.
love Geminis very well. So I
But
love your music. Been following you since Attack.
oh,
Okay, thank you. Attack. You
oh,
taking
that
it
is
back.
so sweet.
Yeah, I've been in this a long time. I don't
Well,
look like what I've been through. That's for sure.
amen on that one. This
Yeah.
is 40 right here.
Hey,
You would never know it. This is
that's
40.
right. 26 forever and a day here.
We know the real age. We ain't gonna say what age it is.
How, the thing is, I'm timeless.
You're timeless, but if they really knew how old you really are, well, your age, they will be like, "What moisturizer is he using? He's at the fountain of youth." Because and first of
Yes.
all, we didn't even go one thing before we conclude everything. We didn't talk about plush boy apparel.
Yeah.
Let's get into that right there before we end things.
Scarcity creates demand. People always want what they can't have. So, it's okay if you're not available or accessible to everybody. People want what they can't get. And I like plush luxury. Basically, it's the premise of, you know, productive, lazy people who get a lot of work done from couches and beds, that when they get out of that bed and go out to the streets, they still want to feel comfortable but look fly. They can run their errands, but yet you can hop on a photo shoot or a video shoot or a stage after you run them errands and still be fly because of the type of material it is. So far it's been great, man. People have been really getting into it, and the sales have been, this year it's just been really going up. That's my main source of income is Plush Boy, not music. So
No, I
uh,
figured that because I'm gonna need some of that plush boy apparel on here. I'll wear it on the K2 spot if you need me to wear it.
yes,
It's a
when
shameless
I tell
plug
you,
and
it's like
everything.
everything, bro. Everyone loves it. It feels good. It looks good, and it's coming from my plates are right back here. I'll be pressing up stuff. You
Thank you,
probably
Jody
can't
J.
see, but
Original. We love you
my
too.
plates and stuff. I like my DFTs, and
Um,
when the orders come in, and when I hear that Shopify cha-ching sound go off, man, it's a good feeling.
you
Because
like that? Cha-ching,
I
cha-ching,
like that sound,
cha-ching,
bro.
cha-ching,
Yeah,
cha-ching, cha-ching,
lately it's been
cha-ching,
going
cha-ching.
off like all the time, and my goal is to, like, I want to get so with Plush Boy, I want it to be something that it does so well that I have to put my phone on silent because the cha-chings are going off too much. So,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
that's my goal. My goal is to sell 1 unit a day. If I do more than that, then that's great. But it's a community base. It's not just me trying to, get some money. It's I'm building a community of people who
And
are lazy productive, like people who get the job done, but they don't necessarily like doing a whole bunch to get it done, but they still get it done. And that's very
exactly.
Torian. Plush Boy is super Torian. Like, we're productive, but we prefer to be productive at home.
Okay. But you know what? We're gonna conclude this because I know we could go here. We could be here for a long time. But I know
Yeah.
my boy got stuff to do. Your boy got stuff right here to do. But let
Yeah. I
everybody know
gotta
where they
go
can
press
follow
up some
you.
more
Let everybody know
orders.
your YouTube channel. Let everybody know your YouTube channel, your social
Okay.
media websites. Everybody know everything. Bam.
My YouTube channel is Plush Boy Store, and my X, or formerly Twitter, is B.Slade now, B.S.L.A.D.E. now. My Instagram is B.S.L.A.D.E. now. My Threads is B.S.L.A.D.E. now. What else is there? TikTok, B.S.L.A.D.E. now, B.Slade now. And
Mm-hmm.
my website is bsladenow.com. And my Plush Boy apparel is plushboyapparel.store. So check it
Okay.
out. I think you'll love it. Like, it's really dope. And
I
all
saw
my
some
merch,
stuff.
is on there too, like from the different albums. If fans like different projects and different eras, there's all kind of new merch that I'm designing myself. So it feels good to see the ideas come out of my head, and I'm walking down the street and someone's wearing Plush Boy, or I'm at the airport and I see somebody rocking Plush Boy. It just really makes me feel incredible. So that's been
You
a
know when
cool
I
thing.
start getting them right there, I'm gonna take some pictures so you can put it on your website. Promote your boy.
Hey, that's right. That's the good thing about Plush Boy. The people who buy it and then send me pictures and stuff, I actually use them as the models on the site. So yeah,
See, that's what I'm talking about, B.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You're learning. You're learning.
It
You're
says
learning.
great interview and great questions. So
Uh,
congratulations to you, and they're
Thank
gonna follow you.
you. And I was nervous wreck you guys because I've known him
Oh,
for a long time, so I want to make sure I didn't embarrass him, but I
oh,
still
thank
want
you,
to make
brother.
myself proud. But anything else you want? Any other closing?
No, just thank you for letting me be on your spaceship, and I'm very proud of you. So keep going.
Thank you. And you can follow me at K285, and this is on Instagram and X, B Slade has his thing. And then my YouTube channel, which is K2 Spot, but you can find by my government Kenneth 2 Second. You can subscribe to that. Make sure you subscribe to B's YouTube channel also because B Slade. B has some great stuff on there. But I wish I had Valley, that song on there. But I ain't gonna go there. That's not playing. But I know it's on other platforms. But I wish I could have it on. I could play it on YouTube. But things
Not yet,
happen.
not yet. It's just for every 1,000 streams on these sites, I only get $3. So it's just not an
Oh no, I
economically
understand.
feasible
I
thing for
understand.
me. But someday it'll be on all the
Yeah.
DSPs.
And make sure you guys check out all the videos I've done from the past because I know you guys. I have so many videos, and this video right here, I'm gonna put this out there so even my boy right here doesn't know that this is on video 993.
This,
This interview is gonna be 993
so
videos that I've
seven
done.
more to 1,000.
We're getting close to 1,000. We're gonna have 7 more videos to make that 1,000.
Congrats on that, boy. Some people don't make it past two.
Exactly, but I had to make
It's
sure you
true.
knew that so that way you know how valuable you are and a great friend you've been to me.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Appreciate
I'll
you
be back soon.
too. But B.Slade and I, we're gonna let you guys go. But I'm gonna send you this. I'm gonna DM you everything like the link to YouTube. So if you want to share it to everybody, because I'm
Yes.
gonna upload it
Yes.
after I do this,
Okay.
and we'll talk afterwards.
All
Like
right.
just talk like message
Yeah, yeah,
wise,
yeah, yeah.
because I know you got other stuff going on. But we
Yes, sir.
love you. You
Love
guys
you
have
too,
a
brother.
blessed Thursday. And Moochie, I see you, Moochie, before I go off online. That's my former coworker. We see you, boo. But we'll let you guys go, and we'll see you again later, y'all. So have a good one.
All
Be
right.
Slade. You know what's up, brother.
Represent.
Mm.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.